How's it going, Bleach here? How's it going, guys? Hope all is well with you guys. I'm going to talk about my problems with weed and some other things. I'll probably just go live for 15 minutes to a half hour. It's 8:30 at night currently in my small little town. It's filled with wonders of snappers. I'll get to what I'm talking about in a minute. I just have a few things to say. Um, the 2005 snapper, I lost the gas tank to it somewhere buried in the garage. I don't know if I'll be fixing that one. The recoil cover broke on it. And my channel's normally about lawnmowers, and I got high on my lives and stuff, and I'm watching my old lives when I was high, and I'm like, I just can't stomach that shit when I was high on my lives. And then I watched the one live when I came back from the hospital. Yeah, my mind's all over the place, probably from weed withdrawal. But my my one live where I saw about the weed was keep me up and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I could fix that 2005 snapper because the tires are flat, the engine is shit. I don't have another engine for it. I was gonna tape the engine off the other rear engine, and it's I don't think I should do that because the one I just fixed, the 8 horsepower Briggs, that is leaking oil. It is the transmission's loud, and when I shift it to gear, it sounds like the chain's about to snap. So, um, who knows if I'll be working on lawnmowers anymore? I might try different things on my channel when they come to mind. But I was doing weed. I stopped doing weed for a while. And then I'm like, well, why not do it every 2 weeks or once a month? And then once a month came twice a week. And I get very irritable the next few days when I don't do it. I get a little bitchy and irritable. I get a lot of anxiety. I get paranoid. And I feel dizzy, terrible dizzy when I'm from withdrawal from it. Like just going around the house dizzy, like my head's in a fog. Um, Anxiety and stuff. I just don't think that I should do it anymore. Um, Maybe I could do CBD or something, but not the infusion gummies. Um, I worry about those gummy ships he mentioned about the mushroom gummies. I don't think I should take those. Um, I had a dream last night. Um, I was dreaming about my mowers and stuff, and I saw Ray out working and stuff, and it was a nice dream. And I even had dreams where I'm like smoking weed with other people, and it's like, and then I'm like walking around in the dream trying to escape it or something, and it was really weird. It was like I'm watching myself in a parallel universe on YouTube, kind of like say other universes when we do videos that reaches other parallel universes or something. I know it sounds crazy, like the many Earths, the multiverse theory. And I'm just thinking, if I get off weed, I'll be more successful in life. I won't have brain fog. I won't feel dizzy. And I used to write poetry and stuff when I was on this different psych med that I was on, and it did it helped. And then when I went to the different hospital when I was having problems, this Jamaican doctor wrote a different psych med for me for my bipolar, and he knew I'd probably go back to smoking weed. And the other site that I was on before was better, and I could do. I don't want to say what it is, but maybe I'll tell you someday. But it I was able to write the most nicest poetry and stuff like depression is a regression, it's not progression of the mind and stuff like that. Or I wrote something back in 2018. I posted on my Facebook. It's um, I'm feeling both kinds of pain. Uh, Tears fall, I don't. Basically, stuff like that came from my bipolar mind, and And I think the weed is just shutting off what I should do in life. I still have weed in the house. I may give it to somebody that could use it, or I may just give it to the toilet and flush it down or something. But I'm not doing too good when I'm on it. It's like, oh, I am. Oh my God, this is terrible. I can't get my camera right, but I just don't feel good the next few days, and I do. I get very irritable. I don't want to say sometimes I yell, but like if I'm fixing food or something and some of it falls on the floor, I'll yell or something. And my confidence level has gone down too. It's like I don't really feel like doing anything because I feel sick from the weed withdrawal. It's no fun. And who knows? There's like one person watching me, maybe five, and I have weird dreams when I'm on weed too. Some of them are good and some of them are bad, but from what I learned, you don't reach REM sleep when you smoke weed and go to sleep, but I always did, and sometimes I didn't, but most of the time I did. Um, I shaved. I just, and another sign of lack of weed I notice when I don't do it, like in between the twice a week or once every 2 weeks, whatever it is, I I I get depressed. I just get severely depressed and moping around and stuff, and feel like I just not capable of doing anything because it's going to be a terrible outcome, and I'll be even more depressed because I didn't do it right. I wanted to go in the garage and see if I can swap out the yoke on the one snapper because it's having trouble making it uphill. And I took the yoke off that one I had out back that was parts. And I'm thinking of putting it on there, making a video about it, but I just worry it's not going to work. I won't be able to get it on there or get it together. I know I can do it, but I just don't think it's going to work out, or I'll just get too stressed out. I'll be throwing tools or something, and I just don't know. There's some kind of picture there that doesn't even look like me on my chat thing there. I don't know what's going on, but I just wanted to share that, guys, with you, that the weed is just doing more harm than good. Um, the HHC gummies that Gypsy sent, it's a form of THC from the plant. I ate one of those things, and I was like in a state of euphoria. Gypsy's a fan from YouTube, in case you guys don't know or see him in these lives. And I was like in a state of euphoria. I was really high, and then the next day it was like an alcohol hangover. I was in a fog. I just wasn't functioning, and I feel like without. And then there's CBD infusion gummies. I use those like birthday cake flavor. They're like maybe 5% THC. Um, I just didn't. I felt shitty the next day when I took them, like I was in a fog or something. And I don't think I should do weed anymore because, as fun as it is, I have good memories, like being high, but it just takes its toll on you. I'm getting older, and my partying days are maybe getting over with, and I just don't feel like that's good. And maybe I'll be more productive and happy if I quit weed. As the last time I did it was last Friday, and then I did it Wednesday last week, or actually it's this week. We're into Sunday, and it was fine. And then I just feel really irritable when I'm not doing it, and it's awful. It's just an awful feeling. It's like my brain is not my own or something, and I'm just on autopilot or something, and just don't feel good. It's a weird feeling, and I hope whoever watches this video, gets something out of this, and maybe weeds help them. But I don't have the best brain for it. People that aren't bipolar can do it, but or have a pinch of schizophrenia or something. But I just don't want to do it anymore. It's taking its toll on me. I rather just dedicate my videos and stuff, and make better videos for you guys, and work hard, and maybe I'll get famous on YouTube someday, or maybe we'll even get famous together. Who knows where YouTube's going to be in 20 years? 20 years from now, I might be more successful on YouTube. I've been at this 13 years, guys, and um, I noticed in the videos when I was live and high, I was seeing some really weird shit, and a lot of it made sense. Some of it made sense to me at the time, and it just doesn't seem right. And now that it's legalized, it may help some people. Um, like there's benefits to it, like it can help you sleep, or it can help people with cancer eat and stuff. Maybe I can just do CBD stuff, but not infused stuff. I just no one's ever overdosed on weed. You know, I had an old therapist years ago that said he taught college classes on psychology and stuff, and he said alcohol kills more people than actual weed, and I just don't think I should do it anymore. I just I'm weird. I got stuffed animals, and I loved playing with them when I was high. I just like the softness of them and stuff, and um, I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea anymore. And it was fun while it lasted. And Gypsy sent an alien bowl to me. I also have a pickle Rick bowl from like China or something to smoke weed out of. And I got so good at smoking, sometimes I cough. And then last Friday when I did it, I would breathe out the smoke really slow. I just wish there was a way to do weed that didn't give you like hangover. It's not supposed to give you a hangover, but like if you're not doing it every day, it just it fucks you. It comes back to get you. It's like anxiety or something. I seen this meme on Facebook with Jim Carrey, and it's like from Dumb and Dumber, and it's like I'm not I don't you're not going to know when I'm going to get you, but I'm going to get you. It's like anxiety or anything really. Um, and you just got to be careful when you get the weed from. If you're doing it, you're better off growing it than actually getting it from a guy, unless you're getting it from a trusted person like a dispensary or a friend that's growing it, because they're like lacing it with fentanyl and other shit. I I thought it was weird when people were taking embalming fluid and putting it on weed or something to get it more of an effect. Um, I I like being high. It's fun, but you crash and you feel like shit, and it's not good. Maybe they call it the devil's lettuce for a reason. Maybe the devil um, plays tricks with your mind or something. It's like it, you do weird shit when you're high that you wouldn't do when you're sober. Like that song by Afro Man or something. And like you can't, you're not productive when you're high. And there was one video I filmed for YouTube when I worked on a snowblower. I was high during that, and I could have been seriously hurt if I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. But I got it running, and it worked out. Um, so maybe I'll do more videos about recovery. Sorry, my webcam's not the best. It's a little pixelated. I'm using a Google Chromebook, guys, but maybe we'll make more videos like this, more lives and stuff. Um, I just wish I could get famous on YouTube before I pass away and get a lot of subscribers. I have a very small circle of friends and acquaintances I just talked to, and uh, I just don't know. I rather internet people are great because you can reach them like on Facebook or like on YouTube and stuff. Um, I've been doing this for a while, YouTube thing, and I just want to be successful what I do, whether it be lawnmowers or whatever. Um, I watched the on a better note, I watched the One Piece live on live action, I should say, not actual live action. I thought it was pretty good. It covers the Fish People saga and what's his name? That clown. I can't think of that clown's name. Because when I watched the cartoon, I was high for most of it. And I missed a lot of it. I could have ruined it. It's not really cartoon. There's differences between cartoon and Japanese anime. Japanese anime is done really well. Sorry to go live last night. I asked Gypsy if he wanted me to go live and didn't hear back. I feel like I was a bad influence on Gypsy when I was high because I wasn't in the right frame of mind, and he sent me a candy cane bowl and an alien bowl like to smoke weed out of. I'll keep those in the box. I'll just look at them once in a while or something for mementos. And I don't know if you ever watched my previous lives. They were doozies, and some of them were just, I might take them down. I just don't know. There was one live where I was talking about that I was talking to Kurt Cobain before he passed away. I went to college with him or something. I don't know why I was saying this. I thought it was true at the time, and I was telling him that he didn't need to kill himself or something. I guess that's what I was feeling because people worry they're gonna OD on drugs or maybe just OD on life in general. Like life gets the best of you, and you just want to just click out just like that. I'm always, ever since I watched the Back to the Future movie in the 80s, I was little, always been obsessed. Not really obsessed, but fascinated with time travel and the many worlds theory. And it was weird. Other night, I was kind of visited by myself. I used to have dreams about parallel universes, like I go into a vortex and stuff, and I would be in my town. It would be similar but different. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Back in the day when I watched that show Sliders and stuff, and I would have flying dreams, like the vortexes would be in the sky and stuff, and maybe if we meditate, we could talk to ourselves in these other universes, or maybe just merge and something that's better than feeling depressed or in pain or something, or anxiety and shit. I'm gonna get off here in a few, but we'll do more lives like this, guys. Gypsy said he's gonna get me a Bray Wyatt mask and a Ouija board, so maybe we'll do something like that for Halloween. But anyways, maybe you could contact people in parallel universes with a Ouija board or something. I don't know if anyone's ever tried that, but maybe I will, just for something to do. I seen a video. I thought there were real AI robots or androids at a football game, like a short video. But actually, it was a promotion for a movie, I think, or something. Like they were filming at the game for the movie. Honestly, I don't want to die. I just want to be here as long as I can. I thought I was always fascinated by the anime Ghost in the Shell. I thought if I could just download my consciousness into a computer or an Android or something, I could just go on and live and maybe go on other planets or something. I see. If you look up Inside Edition, it's a news organization on YouTube. There was there was a crash. There was like a fire in the sky over Las Vegas or something, and this family said they saw like 10-foot aliens or something, and they're really scared by it. And they called the police, and the police investigated it. You can look it up on YouTube. I'm not just saying bullshit. I guess aliens or something trying to make it known that they're out there to us or something. Maybe they were trying to make contact with these people, and the people are frightened of them. And I think probably aliens would just be as frightened as us because we look different than they do. Same as with like people with different colored skin. Cops always seem to be afraid of black people for some reason, and they go after them when they have like a cell phone or something instead of a gun. And we really need more sensitivity training for like people and race relations and stuff. Um, the one thing I was watching this guy's live last night. I won't mention names, but he was talking about like kids having sex changes like at a young age or something. When you're a kid, you do crazy things and stuff. You might regret it. I think people like gender reassignment stuff. I think if someone wants a sex change, you should have to wait till they're at least 18 or in their 20s or something, so they know what they're doing is right. Um, there's kids when they're young, they know they're gay when they're in high school. Like they just know. Um, there was Ron White. There's a comedian, Ron White, that said everybody's probably a little bisexual. It's like when you're watching porn, which is an addiction, and people watch it when they're alone and don't have a girlfriend. But they, you looking at the guy's penis when he's having sex with a girl, and you're like pretending that it's yours whipping around or something, and that's why the comedian Ron White was saying to his friend that everybody's a little bisexual, like looking at porn and stuff. And then I watched a news story. I read something on Facebook. It wasn't a news story. I don't know what I'm getting at here. My mind's all over the place in the weed withdrawal. But they say Hulk Hogan gave oral sex to Bruce the Barber Beefcake. And people were like making a big deal about it. It was something that his wife caught him doing or something. His previous wife, not the new one. The one that was on Hogan's So Best, that wife. And I just don't give a shit what Hulk Hogan does at this time. He seems to lie a lot about things and stuff, and no one can prove some of the stuff he says because some of the wrestlers are dead. But I like Hulk Hogan, and there's not too many wrestlers left from the 80s or 90s. A lot of them use steroids and stuff, or they die. A lot of the wrestlers die before they're 50, which is sad. And when we still got Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, and Chris Jericho is still wrestling. I think Chris Jericho's in his 50s. He still wrestles, and Sting is still at it, which is great. I don't know what else to say here, guys. Hopefully we can be more productive together on YouTube and make some great videos. There was a wrestler years ago, Owen Hart, and y'all know that tragedy. I won't talk about it. But when he came out, it was like enough is enough. It's time for a change. And it's kind of what I'm feeling with the weed. Like it's wearing on my life. You can get lung cancer from weed, and I learned from the Trailer Park Boys you can filter out the smoke with water in a bong or something. And I'm just putting a little bit of bud in a pipe and smoking it, or a bowl, and I don't even grind it because I don't really know how. And it's fucking me up, not in a good way. And finally, Cyrus, I was a big fan of hers. I didn't really watch Hannah Montana, and I didn't like her because she got sexualized when she was young, when she got off Disney and stuff. And then I started listening to her music later in life. I liked it. But she quit weed for her newest album because she didn't want the weed to like working on her impulses when she's trying to do the album. She wanted it to be good. And I don't know. I just wish there was safe ways of getting high that didn't make us feel like shit the next day. I don't know what the answer is. And there's this guy on YouTube, Aaron Doherty or something. He talks a lot about like manifestations and stuff, like if you want something to manifest it or something. And he's talking about you can meditate or something, and connect with yourself in a parallel universe, and see yourself in the mirror or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, but I used to believe we could merge with each other, like with ourselves in bubble universes and stuff. And it's strange. When I was watching, I already told you guys this story before. Gypsy, I'll be here like probably 20 minutes more. But rewatch what I'm saying, Gypsy. I have to quit smoking marijuana because it's making me sick, and it's not a good thing. But I thought we could merge with ourselves in parallel universes and stuff. And when I was watching the Morgan Freeman movie years ago about Mandela, I was crying when greening out's not a good thing, Gypsy. It's not. Greening out could be from withdrawal from weed and making you crazy, but I gotta stop doing the weed thing. I was watching the Morgan Freeman movie about Mandela, and I was in tears because I thought Morgan Freeman was going to die in prison because I specifically remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison, and he died in 2013, became president of Africa or something, and it was just such a weird feeling. And then some of my lives were bizarre. I thought I wanted to call it the Mandela effect because I don't want Morgan Freeman to die in a movie, but they're saying there's like bubble universes and they merge into ours, or we could simulation theory and stuff. That science fiction writer that wrote Total Recall and some other science fiction stuff that talk about we're in a simulation or something, and every time there's like a difference, that's like an upgrade to the simulation. But yeah, I'm really out there now. I gotta come back to reality. I gotta watch some of you guys' YouTube videos on lawnmowers or something. Hardly anybody comments on my channel anymore. I don't know why. And the weed was helping me for a while. CERN is doing experiments on like a particle simulator trying to find the God particle or something. Basically, what created the Big Bang, and they created a Big Bang in a small lab. I can't even say it right. The boson particle. I think they named it after one of the scientists or something. And then that Big Bang came out into our universe and made the Mandela effect. But I'm just talking on my ass. This is this hearsay from videos I watch on YouTube. There's this really neat channel I started watching, the Y-Files, and for a while I wasn't getting like the videos and stuff that they were coming up in my feed. And it has like a little fish in the tin hat, and he's talking about all this stuff about conspiracy theories and stuff. And yeah, that certain laboratory mess. Even Gypsy's watching that. Oh God, I used to write the cam girls. Some reason I like pizza. I eat a lot of pizza, and I wrote to a cam girl, "Show me your pizza," instead of the genitalia name for it. I want to say it on my channel in case I get carded or thrown off here. But Gypsy, if you're having a bad experience from the weed and stuff, I wouldn't do it. But your brain might be slightly different than mine. If it's not hurting you, and if it starts to hurt you, I recommend stopping it. Oh my God, I'm giving myself a fucking headache. And I should have brushed my hair in a comb or something for my hair, but at least I'm shaved. I used to make fun of the older guys when I was younger, and someone was like saying I gotta shave, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta trim your nose hairs too. They're starting to grow into your mustache and shit." But I really gotta. Oh, Gypsy, keep those for you. If you do want to help, get the CBD gummies, but without the weed in them. I may try the mushrooms. I don't know. I don't know if I should, because it may take me to a place in my life that I won't come back from. I might just keep the mushroom candy as a memento. I don't know if I can do those CBD infusion gummies anymore, Gypsy. I just don't know. Yeah, text the back of the package what it is. I know those mushroom, I looked them up. I even seen the package you were talking about in Google Images. It's a form of the mushroom that causes the psychedelic. It's much more different than what the mushroom does, but I think Boogie did. I don't know if you know who Boogie is. He has those videos where he does like the fat guy splash and stuff. I gotta get off here. My throat's getting dry. I don't have anything to drink. It's empty. Oh, wait, there's something there. We got something. Um, Boogie, I think, did psychedelics before, and it helped out his bipolar or something. I thought about connecting people in the parallel universe to the Ouija board, Jeps. I don't know if that's a thing. I gotta be really careful of myself, guys. I mean, I've been listening to stories about Reddit, like people like getting into car wrecks and stuff, and they actually die. And then they're like, okay, and they're back in the car, and they didn't get hit and stuff like that. Oh boy, I hope it doesn't get acid in there, like acid, like LSD. I wish I could copyright that and look it up. Gypsy, be careful with those things. They're like a synthetic, and I have to be careful. Something just dinged. I don't know what I done with my tablet. I'll have to look at it later. Yeah, trippy effect. I'll know that. I think I lost all my people in here for being weird. I think they know that I was going to be here tonight, and they're leaving. And UFO sightings, yeah. Gypsy, you should look up that Inside Edition thing about the people that saw the aliens in Las Vegas. Like they're like 9 to 10 feet tall or something. The ship supposedly crashed in Las Vegas, and video of the fire in the sky was caught on a police cam. I don't know. Aliens would be the only people that could maybe shift realities and go to different Earths. Who knows? We might even, there might be people already messing with time or parallel universes, and that's why things don't seem the same like it used to be. Like things. I look at the sun, it even looks different. It even looks more different than it did years ago, like when it shines on stuff during the summer and in the fall. And I want to go outside and work on lawnmowers after 7, but it's getting dark at 7:30 now. Okay. I'll try them, Gypsy, but you only live once. Um, I got 3 likes on here, and people are watching me in here. Okay. I'll do a regular video on here. I don't think I'll go live on them. I think I'll maybe do a video about them at 10 at night or something. And just. Gypsy, just be careful with what yourself. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes, guys. Forgive me, Gypsy. Um, I wonder if greening out is actually weed withdrawal. I just don't know. I really got to be careful with myself, Gypsy, what I ingest in my body. They say don't put anything in your body that you don't want to, and my body, my brain is like, "Oh, eat more sugar." There's Hershey cupcake things in the fridge that are a knockoff of Hostess. Oh, look on the shelf, Bleach. There's ranch bugles for $3 on the Walmart, a huge bag of them. I've been eating them for about a week on and off. They're there, and then I don't know about you people, but most of the people nowadays in inflation don't have anything to eat at the end of the month, and you're maybe eating tuna fish or spreading peanut butter or something and eating that. Double XL Gypsy double. I wanted to send you a shirt too, but I don't know how much it would cost. I thought about it. I'll text it here so you remember, Gypsy. Yeah, Bugles, French Bugles. I don't. The regular taste of Bugles is really salty, but the ranch ones are great. I gotta meditate more and just try to be more at peace. I got these tapestry things back there, like the peace sign and stuff. They sent them on YouTube from India and stuff, and it took a while to get them. And it didn't smell or anything, not like that. I'm joking around, but they're great. I like them. I gotta spray some fabric spray on them or Febreze or something to clean them. I used to have a fabric spray like the knockoff from the grocery store I go to, Wegmans, and it spills all over somehow. Oh my god! I seen those textiles, the ones you're talking about in videos, Gypsy. It frightens me. I wonder if that's like a phobia, a sexual phobia or something. And I have trouble talking to people sometimes. I'm just like, I don't know what to say or do. And years ago, I just tell jokes to people trying to make friends. And some of them said my jokes and it makes sense. And then I worked on it, stuff started to make sense. Oh god, they got real hair. I got real hair. I used to have real hair back there, but I went bald. But I'm gonna get off here in a minute, and I just don't know. I don't know if I should take those gummies that Gypsy sends. I gotta be careful. Um, Gyp, 5 more minutes. I'll stay. I'll talk, Gypsy, or maybe 2 minutes. I I wrote you, Gypsy. I don't know if you saw what I wrote. I wanted to go live last night for the Fooly Cooley grunge. So I'm gonna maybe watch that tonight before bed. Um, on, on the channel, but I should have said I'm going because people are leaving. It's not good to see you're going when people leave. My my psychiatrist is like, do you I feel like anybody's out to get you? And I'm like, just the government. He starts laughing. He was laughing hysterically. He smiled. Yeah. Maybe I'll do reviews on anime or something. There'll be something to do for winter instead of the lawnmower videos, like going out there getting frostbit toes in the garage. Maybe I'll do the frostbit toes winter Christmas live or something. I don't know. Aliens could get me. I wanted to say aliens visited me and told me that it's not cool to do weed and they won't hang out with me anymore. I couldn't figure out how to spell aliens. A gypsy's got it spelled there correct. So I wrote myself from a parallel universe. Maybe the parallel universe stories I heard are kind of eerie. I don't know if I should talk about them. There's like one universe where Satanism took over more than the Christian religion. And I don't want to go into detail about that because it's spooky. And then there's some creepy pasta thing I was listening to. I probably shouldn't be listening to it with weed withdrawal because it'll just make me more fucked up. But Hitler supposedly won the war, and Japan and Germany were allies or something. And even the guy talked about that in the book, the science fiction writer. I can't think of it, but the Y Files talk all about that. That YouTube, you're called the Y Files. And some of these universes could be worse than ours or better. I know based on the decisions we make in life, that branches out in another timeline. Like, say, I could have done a live out in the garage, maybe just working on something instead of just here, but I don't do that anymore. Oh God, you're drinking moonshine. Oh my God, that'll mess you up. I just wish the best for everybody. Have your best life and enjoy it, and just don't mess yourself up too much to the point you can't come back, like with drugs or alcohol or anything. Mountain Dew is based on moonshine. I don't know if you ever see the old commercials on YouTube about where there's like they got like an old hillbilly or something with the Mountain Dew. I think they did that in the 70s or 60s. That was before my time. But you guys stay safe, and I'll let you know how I do being sober. I have writer's block and stuff. I can't do the poetry and stuff anymore like I used to. I wonder if I fried my brain with the weed, or maybe it's the different psych med I'm taking that causes like brain fog or something. The brain fog. Oh, Gypsy, there's ways to travel through the clouds besides doing drugs. You can travel the clouds in your sleep and fly around like Superman or something. Yeah, you see the title, Gypsy, the live. I have to quit weed. I'll tell you before I go. I have like brain fog, anxiety, a lot of depression when I'm not doing it, and that's withdrawal symptoms from it. Irritability too. I sometimes I get really bitchy or pissy mood, and then when I did the weed thing, I wouldn't have any confidence to do anything like work on stuff, and just kept obsessing like it was going to have a bad outcome or something, and it wouldn't be good. Yeah, in a dream, basically, myself told me to shape up in a dream that I had the other night. Like, I was listening to parallel universe stories on YouTube. That's probably what caused the dream. And he basically told me I'll never be successful doing weed and drugs and stuff. And I just want to be here as long as you can for you guys. And maybe I'll be in my 90s and still doing YouTube. And I may be sitting in a rocking chair telling stories about Stamper and all more that aren't even around anymore because we have a freaking laser thing, like a laser pointer or something to cut our lawn. We just point a laser at the lawn, it cuts it or something. I'll try. I don't think I can take the mushrooms, Gypsy, on alive. I don't know how I'll act. But I'll do a different kind of video and review them. Coughing because the damn Ranch Bugles are coming up. I tried to watch the new Shazam movie, but it didn't really appeal to me. I tried. I may go back at it again. I can hardly hear it for some reason. And I turned the fan off in my room. I still can't hear it, so I'm like, reading subtitles with it. It's like the sound's really off on some of the apps and stuff when you watch them. But of course, YouTube is as loud as it can be and wake you up in the middle of the night with freaking Doctor Who parallel universe stories or something, or multiverse. Maybe there's a multiverse where I'm completely bald and I can actually see without glasses. Who knows? And they had laser surgery, and they took a laser and lasered all my hair off so it don't grow back. I don't look good bald. I shaved my head years ago. I tried, and it didn't work too good. I had hair I missed. I'll think of some ghost stories. Maybe I'll listen to some on YouTube and try to create my own and get inspired. The tail of the fart, the snapper, or something. Rick and Morty's coming back. I think October 11th. I don't know if you guys are a fan of that show and all know what Justin Roiland did and how they fired him. I don't want to go into detail about that because I don't know too much. They're going to have different voice actors for Rick and Morty, I think. Oh, God. Yeah, the tissue ghost story. That I was really messed up when I told that story. I think I was like manic or something, or having a bipolar or fucking fit or something. Yeah, the tissue ghost story about sperm tissues floating all around the room on the ceiling or something. And oh God, giving myself a headache. I hope you guys enjoyed this for what it was. Yeah, sperm ghosts. I think I just lost my second viewer talking about that. I gotta watch what I say on here because I gotta be some kind of role model for you guys. I may not be the best role model, but hopefully, I just don't know. Maybe I got a million subscribers or something in another universe, and I know how to talk and conduct myself properly on YouTube or anywhere in general. I better end this, guys. I would go longer, but I got a few things I want to watch, and I want to get to bed by 11 or 12. I'll be on here again. Oh, Dingle Bob. Okay, I see. You were the one hiding in the clouds and watching. I don't know if I've ever seen you on here, guys. Dingle Bob, subscribe and write a little on my videos, like my older ones or my newer ones. Maybe next Saturday, Gypsy, or maybe I'll just watch anime and then talk about it or something instead of doing a Toonami live. I hope you stay good, guys, and maybe legalizing marijuana wasn't a good thing, because it could do more harm than good. Maybe it helps out some people. I know people like have Parkinson's and stuff and can't sit still, and they smoke it and it helps them sit still. I'll try some stuff. I'll do some things. What else did I do? Probably film videos and talk to you guys if I'm not in the clouds. Even Superman has to come down from the clouds and just be Clark Kent for once. And maybe he's just doesn't want to be Superman and just come down and be Clark Kent. So people depend on him for other things besides saving people and helping people. And then he helps out people being Clark Kent, doing other things like news stories and stuff. I always found it bizarre, like Peter Parker taking pictures of himself as Superman or a Spider-Man or something. And I don't know. I like Spider-Man. I think the new Spider-Man movies are good. Probably just work on lawnmowers, so maybe do anime reviews, Gypsy. I don't know how to get to your channel, Dinglebop. Trying to figure it out. You guys hang in there. Be safe. And be careful what you do to your body. Just be safe. And I don't know if I want to get another COVID vaccine, but I might have to just to be okay. And I just hope it's okay. I got to get a flu shot too. Maybe a pneumonia shot. All these shots, guys. Shot in the heart, and you're too late. You gave COVID a bad name. Cough. But I'll be okay. I promise you guys. And maybe I'll be more clear off the weed, hopefully, and I can focus more. Maybe crampling things in the garage before it snows. I love you guys. I'm out, and I will see you next time when I come back. And peace, guys. See you next one. Bye. Not sure if you know what this means, and if you do, I'll just be careful with it. Take care, guys. Bye. Yeah, I'm well as I'm gonna be. I'm gonna go. Probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably pee now. Wee wee pee pee. I'm just joking around. Be safe, guys. I love y'all. Peace. See you next time. I will see you again. And maybe I'll be able to film correctly with these tapestry things. It's supposed to be more like that than like this, because I'm all over the place from weed withdrawal. And once the withdrawal symptoms should stop after a month, and we'll see how I progress. I love you guys. Peace. Bye.